So what's the meaning of Father's Day? It's early September in Australia and we're about to celebrate Father's Day, and it's out of step with the rest of the world, I know, which is in the middle of the year. However, Father's Day, actually, you've got to look at the history of it to have a think about the meaning and the purpose of it, because they're two very, very different things. Now, on the one hand, I'm a little bit jealous of Mother's Day because Mother's Day seems to be a bigger event. But actually, the statistics in Australia show, some stuff released by the Commonwealth Bank back in 2018, only last year, shows that we actually spend in Australia 13% more on Father's Day than we do on Mother's Day. And the biggest item of purchase, or the biggest growth, is in technology, 62% increase since 2015. No surprise there. It has become a commercial event, and Father's Day has really grown as a commercial event. So, what implication does that have for its meaning? Oh, by the way, in America, it's the other way around. They spend about 15% more on Mother's Day than on Father's Day. But regardless, they're both a big commercial events. Now, we have to look at the history of Father's Day. Father's Day started way back on March 19th in the 15th century. It became a religious holiday after St. Joseph was proclaimed a saint. St. Joseph was a patriarchal saint of Jesus, whatever that means in a religious term. And it became synonymous with a day of honoring the Father. Then in the early 1900s in West Virginia, there was actually a mining accident. A lady named Grace Clayton wanted to honor her dad after he died in this horrific mining accident, along with a whole bunch of other men. So this day was created to memorialize him, and it was actually created on his birthday. And that's where it came from. Now, here's the point. Father's Day started as a religious holiday. That was its purpose. It then became, as we know it today, it was more of a memorial. That was why it started. That was the purpose of Father's Day. Now, it is more of a commercial event, and I get that. So its purpose has changed over time. But what does that mean? What does that mean from a perspective of what it means to us? The meaning of Father's Day throughout time has not changed. How I feel about Father's Day doesn't matter, is irrespective of its original purpose or its current purpose. The current purpose from a commercial perspective is to make money. But for me, it's a day to think about my dad. It means that thought process. Mother's Day, we think about our mothers. People go to the cemeteries, they take flowers, they'll spend a couple quiet moments in reflection. I'm lucky enough that I can go and see my dad. Hopefully my kids will think about me on the day and we'll have a nice lunch together, and I know we will. But the meaning is the emotional attachment to the purpose. And although it's attached, it can be anything. We attach our own meaning. So the purpose is out here. The meaning is the emotional thing that falls out of it. So once again, it's a great example of what I keep saying, is that the purpose is designed. The purpose is manufactured. The meaning is what falls out of it. You can control one, but you can't control the other. I'm Stephen DiPietro. Happy Father's Day. Thanks for tuning in.